Stories of the past 25 years have happened in our living rooms.
I shall not seek, and I will not accept.
I have a dream.
I'm not a crook.
Oh, my God. Senator Kennedy has been shot, and possibly shot in the head. He still has the gun. The gun is pointed at me right at this moment.
The sniper attack began.
Television has the power to bring history directly into our homes, but it's a power that can be all too easily manipulated.
The military took these pictures because the Reagan administration issued orders saying no reporters or camera crews would be allowed in to cover the invasion.
He started to run his camera, and within 10 seconds, the aircraft blew up. And I said, how did you do that? He says, because I'm one of them. He was a Palestinian. Unknown to us, he had been a Fedayeen all the time.
Broadcast news and the power of pictures. Next time on television.
Monday night at 8 on Channel 17. TV worth watching. Coming up next here on Channel 17, Upstairs, Downstairs. And on Channel 23, great performances, Don Giovanni. TV worth watching.
Funding for this presentation of Upstairs, Downstairs is made possible by this station and other public television stations nationwide, and by the Eleanor Naylor Dana Charitable Trust.
Metal Swing with Tommy Dorsey.
I never bother with people I hate. That's why the lady is a tramp.
And the compelling stories of the East Enders.
That was over years back, I told you.
Oh, yeah, you told me. You promised me, didn't you? But that was just words, wasn't it? You're pathetic, you are, you know that? I can read you like a book.
The music, the stars, the big events. It's all right here on Festival 88. Coming in March on Channel 17. TV worth paying for. Coming up next here on Channel 17, Fresh Fields. And on Channel 23, Newton's Apple. TV worth watching.
This is a presentation of Maryland Public Television and D.L. Taffner, Thames Television.
Hi, I'm George Page for Nature. And here in Hawaii, there are more than 6,000 species of plants, animals, and insects found only in the Hawaiian Islands. In fact, Hawaii ranks #1 in the world for its number of native species. And that's because of its extreme isolation, 2,500 miles from the nearest continental landmass. Here, plants and animals simply evolved in their own special ways over millions of years without outside influences or disturbances, until about 1,300 years ago when man arrived. Hawaii's first settlers, the Polynesians. This time on Nature, we celebrate the flora and fauna of our 50th state, which Mark Twain called the loveliest fleet of islands that lies anchored in any ocean.
Tonight at 8 on Channel 17. TV worth watching. Coming up next here on Channel 17, The Many Wives of Patrick. And on Channel 23, Rock School. TV worth watching.
Can you tell just by looking at me whether I have diabetes, a pacemaker, allergies, or some other hidden medical condition that would be important in an emergency? Of course not. And neither could the doctors, nurses, or paramedics who try to help. Not until they saw this. This little emblem comes on a necklace or bracelet from the non-profit foundation called Medical Alert. This emblem would tell the medical team what they need to know, including a number to call day or night for more detailed information from Medical Alert's computer system. It would be able to communicate vital information that would mean a faster recovery or even save my life. Join the millions of people who are taking advantage of the security that Medical Alert offers. In an emergency, when you can't speak for yourself, Medical Alert is like having a trusted friend along with you. Call now, toll-free, 1-800-ID-ALERT.
Coming up next here on Channel 17, Jacques Cousteau. And on Channel 23, The Golden Years of Television. TV worth watching.
The great outdoors will stay great if we all work together and keep it that way. Take pride in America. Join me, Anthony Quinn, and the Earth Team. Conservation volunteers. Call 1-800-THE-SOIL. Find out how you can help conservationists right in your own community.
Coming up next here on Channel 17, television. And on Channel 23, the McNeil Lehrer News Hour. TV worth watching. Local support of television is made possible in part by member support and by a grant from the Buffalo offices of MCI, offering a global highway for voice and data services around the corner or around the world. MCI, communications for the next 100 years.
And I have his letters to prove it.
Then it would appear that you and I are lovers, Mrs. Arnhem. Lovers by correspondence.
Thomas Hardy's timeless Day After the Fair, tonight on Masterpiece Theater.
Masterpiece Theatre is made possible by a grant from Mobil Corporation, which invites you to join with them in supporting public television.
Coming up next here on Channel 17's Festival 88, Mr. Palfrey of Westminster. TV worth paying for.
This is a presentation of Maryland Public Television and D.L. Taffner, Thames Television.